Now everybody dream some kind of dream, and I have been dealing with some messages for the day on dreams, but dreams just say so much, and sometimes it just be real hard to interpret. I might be able to help somebody understand something, but for me it does be difficult. So I know for you it kind of difficult to understand some stuff. So I may just give you some pointers on dreams. When you dream something, you need to know what the thing you dream represents. For example, so when you message the sea, you hear them say the sea of unforgetfulness. So it means you see the sea is trouble, the sea is calm. So there is no one way you could take the sea, but what you do in the sea. So if you see yourself walking into the sea and going in the sea and going in further and further, and you are feeling no sense, drowning or anything, it means that you could venture. It means take a chance. And if you see yourself walking in the sea and the waves too much for it, it means that there's some situation that is, it look nice and simple, but it's a little too much for you to handle. If you see yourself diving out of a boat or a ship, it means that there's something that you're in or around that you need to understand a little more about it. So, you just look at the action, look at the situation, and it will help you to understand. So if you see yourself going into the forest, it means that you have a lot of wandering thoughts, and it senses a certain degree of curiosity. Now, the same thing with the sea, the same thing with under the earth, the same thing with the sky, but the action that goes with what it is you're doing have a lot to say. And not every time, for example, not every time you dream snake is bad, because the Bible says be wise as a serpent. So then if every time you dream snake is bad, then why the Bible says as wise as a serpent? You understand? When you look at the action of a serpent is a cautious whatsoever reptile, and it really move with a certain noise. But when it reach to where it reach to, then listen, when a serpent reaches its target, then you just know it there. And that's the kind of wisdom they're talking about. Be wise like that. Do always sound an alarm, or not never sure what is what. Sometimes I just see some serpent, they just cross all over the prey and all them kind of thing, and then they just turn around and eat it. You had to learn them kind of thing. And harmless as a dove, it's simple, right? That one more simple. So I even going into that. So then, you just talk about, you slide like a fox, all right? They're talking about how a fox does really move. A fox does have patience. It set up itself and then it get in. And it does look like a dog, you understand? So when you dream something, when you dream buildings represent people, buildings represent situation, compound situation. A tree is a person. So if you dream you're climbing a tree, it means that you are aspiring from one level to the next. The same thing in a building. If you're climbing a building stairs, it means that you're getting yourself more into something elevated, because that's what a building does. When you go up, it's taking it at different levels. So it means sometimes you're climbing the building really to be able to look out, or to look down, or to be able to see further. So them is the little things, them is the little tips. When you dream yourself in darkness, that don't mean darkness really mean ignorance. And it means that there is something that you're into or around that you just don't understand. So sometimes, instead of you only dreaming that you're with your friend, boyfriend, and that who's supposed to be your boyfriend, and you're with your friend, girlfriend, and you're dreaming the girl that you like, and then, you're going to waste your whole life. Yeah, you're going to waste your whole life thinking that is what it had to be. Kind of think spiritual now. Think spiritual and get some answers that could help guide you along your life. Because I'm going to tell you something, you'll get old one day. When you start to get old, you're going to realize you waste some of your youth. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Dreams have meaning.